Hey, what's going on, y'all? Alright, so just pulling a few messages for y'all today. I will be just taking some time off for a couple of hours today, y'all. So if you purchased a reading for or on July 1st, I will be working on those readings tonight. Let's just say in between tonight and tomorrow, okay? Alright, y'all, so don't forget, flip your roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need, and use the spirit of discernment. I got my AC on, I'm sitting in my car. My mom is here as well for my, she came down for my son's birthday, which was yesterday. She lives in Florida. And I live in Baltimore, if you guys are wondering. Most of you probably already know because you can hear it in my accent, right? Alright, so what's the message, my spirit team? Hit that like button for me, guys. I appreciate y'all's support. Go over to my, if you're a Virgo, go over to my YouTube. I dropped a blackout reading last night. It's up. Check that out, okay? 3 of Wands comes out. Alright, so when it comes to you expanding, progressing, it's like, I feel like this is what you're trying to figure out, right? You got some plans in motion, and there's definitely some more opportunities that are coming your way, okay? So just kind of really just like maximize your potential at this point, right? I've been feeling heavy, like, on some type of opportunity being presented for you guys, right? Because especially through some type of cycle, like, look, so the cycle is ending pretty much, and you know when the cycle ends, it requires us to do what? To let go of something in order to invite this new cycle in, right? This new energy. And in the process of you moving forward, you know, we always, I don't like to say rewarded for it, but some type of opportunities or abundance begins to flow through because, again, we made the conscious decision. We had the courage and the strength, you understand, to be able to keep moving forward, right? Despite whatever the chaos is or conflict is around us. So basically, yeah, 9 of Wands. And how I just heard it was like, you stayed resilient. Even when things are tough and seem insurmountable, you stand firm and you ride out the storm. You're willing to do whatever it takes to get to the finish line. The 9 of Wands encourages you to keep pushing. You have support systems. Trust in yourself and take help where it is offered, okay? So, yeah, ride it out. If you're going through something right now and you don't have the strength to get through it and you just feel like you're overwhelmed and you want to give up, ride it out. Okay, do whatever it takes to get to that finish line, because literally we're at the finish line. We're at that point, okay? Don't get stuck in indecisiveness. This is the determination. This, how can I say it? Whatever your resiliency, your strength is what's going to be rewarded. Let's just put it that way. Queen of Wands comes out, right? And you, I feel like now, because the Queen of Wands is very confident and very self-aware. It has a lot of strength and courage. And I feel like that's what it's saying. Like, you have the courage to do this. You're confident as you are discovering your life purpose in the journey that you're on. I feel like you could be very confident even within yourself. Like, it took you a minute to get there. All right, but you are very sure of yourself. Like, you know that you're enough regardless of what other people say, okay? So just stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic attitude that you have. Don't, allow anything or other people's opinions to take you out of character, to cause you to, delay your journey, right? Yeah, cause you to give up. 9 of Wands, okay? This is a test of faith. Stay resilient. Why is my collective being tested? Why is my collective being tested? Ooh. I'm not bending down to get those cards. Why is my collective being tested? You're being tested on your courage, your bravery, your strength, your resiliency. Wow. Flame of courage. Are you going to remain strong? Right? Not afraid of hardship is on the other side. So confront challenges with courage, for they are stepping stones to growth and wisdom. So whatever the challenges are, don't run from them. Like, really, really, really confront them. Okay? Like, no, head on. Nah, what is this? Why are you, why is this being presented to me in this way? And what can I do to overcome this? Okay? But it's lighting your path. All right? So it may be scary, but however, again, this is a part of your growth and your transformation. Okay? So face it head on. Ignite creation. That always comes out. So it's saying harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. Okay, so time to tap into your creative vortex here. I feel like, tapping into that also makes you feel more empowered. Alright, so quiet moments, get still, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. So tune into the silence for truth that words cannot express, and listen deeply. Hear what's unsaid. So basically, whatever you're going to be confronted with, you got to hear what's unsaid, because it's like you got to listen with the soul, because it's like the full truth is not going to be said. You know how people do sometimes. You be missing parts, right? You leave parts out. But here was not being said. Why? Why does the collective have to hear what's not being said? The High Priestess in the reverse, because you don't want to miss the downloads. It's secrets. It's something that's hidden. And so you got to hear what's not being said. So if someone is not, let's just say, avoiding you, if you feel like there's a disconnect between you and someone, some type of disharmony, listen to what they're not saying, right? Because they're disconnecting from you for a reason, and you could be bypassing that. Okay, you're not listening to your intuition. It's like you know that something's happening, but I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. It's like, how you don't want the conflict. You may be thinking like, oh no, this may not be happening. It's not going to happen this way if I don't put my energy into it, and if I don't pay attention to what's going on around me, and I just keep my head up, right? Sometimes we just keep our head up and we keep moving, and everything around us is kind of falling apart, right? In this conflict, you understand? 5 of Wands, and it's like, nope, and your intuition is telling you something ain't right, and your intuition is saying, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you're like, no, everything is good. Everything will be okay. Because there is some conflict, okay? And there's going to be a resolution to the conflict. But there is some conflict. I hope I'm explaining that right, y'all. Three of Cups in the reverse. So there's definitely some type of division, and you may feel isolated, and you may go through a period, where you're going to spend some time alone, and whatever, because of that conflict, it's going to bring that division. And you know how I always say, when there's conflict, the enemy is in the midst. It's happening to stop you from evolving, right? To keep you stuck. So, right, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so don't get stuck. Don't cling to the past. Don't cling to disappointment, abandonment. You need to put the past behind you, even if it's the recent past.